Ever since the beginning of the beginning, humans have raised their hands and their eyes to the skies, asking the Creator, why are we here? What is the meaning of this life? Well, I think my personal feeling is the meaning of our lives, the reason for our existence, is we were placed here to be the caretakers of this rock we call home, this planet in which we share in a symbiotic relationship with millions and millions and millions of other living creatures. And our job as a caretaker is to nurture, protect, and continue the cycle of life. And to learn a few lessons and have some great experiences along the way. But we were not put here. We were not put here to conquer, to control, to manipulate, to intimidate or subdue all of the living on this planet. We are here to be the strong, loving, parental, if you will, force. Now, when humans kill animals for food or pull up plants for food, we should be, if we are not already, mindful of replenishing and replacing. Heck, even lumberjacks, when they chop down a tree, they'll plant a few sprouts here and there to make up for that loss. So when humans kill indiscriminately and for no other reason than the evil doings of their minds, because they can, because it's their choice, because they want to get back at somebody, because they have no regard for life, then they need to be dealt with, imprisoned, whatever. So when I hear stories, read news clips such as the ostrich tragedy that happened in Canada on November 7th, it not just enrages me, but it crushes my soul, because that is not acceptable. That is not why we are here. That is not an opportunity for humans to be cruel and vicious. What they did was wrong. I have this morbid, bizarre fascination with the minds of serial killers. A lot of people do. And it's not that we idolize them or we they're rock stars to us. We are fascinated by how they think. And serial killers, the basics are, they pick out a certain subset of people that they deem unworthy of living. They have some warped perception that they represent someone that harmed them. Whatever the reason, they choose this set of people and they go for it. Of course, it's not right. They need to go to jail. They need to face the death penalty if that's available in the justice system that tries them. And I don't condone murder, but I certainly understand that people get their heads wrapped around something and they think that it's okay. They justify and rationalize their irrational taking of a life. And all living beings, whether you're a corn stalk, a human, an inchworm, a finch, or a human, you have a right to life. It will fight for its survival by continuing to grow stronger, better, faster at flying, whatever. Because we all have a right to life and we all have to survive. And what do we have to survive? Elements, lack of resources, and humans themselves. So no matter who you pray to or how you pray, ask yourself, what is the meaning of life? Why are we here? I believe we are the caretakers of the garden. I mean, well, Christianity in Genesis, they talk about Adam and Eve at the Garden of Eden. And they were sent there to be caretakers of that garden. But given a choice, the choice of respecting all life and only taking what we need to survive and then replacing and replenishing, they chose vanity and arrogance. And it kind of bit them in the ass on the way out. That's why we pray at the dinner table, supper time. That's why we pray. Why do we pray? Well, to thank the Creator for all that we have at that table, to thank them for our ability to obtain that food and eat that food, no matter what it is. And we ask for continued ability to always have what we need so that we can get the food we need, so that we have the sustenance to survive. We thank the Creator for our food. We thank the Creator for our clothes. We thank the Creator for all that we have, our health, our safety. And why do we do that? Why do mindful people do that? Because they understand all of those things can be taken away from you in a second. Taken away by humans or natural forces or, circumstances beyond your ability to avoid. But the point of this rant is, when stories come out like what happened to those ostriches in Canada, we must rage, we must hold accountable, expose, and we must never allow senseless killing like that to happen. There was no reason. They had all of the documentation from the veterinarians and the CDC, or whatever their CDC is, that said that they were disease-free, virus-free, in good health. There was absolutely no rhyme or reason, no excuse to take the lives of those ostriches. And look at those big old eyes looking at you and those cute smiles. They probably were running toward the gunman in hopes that they had some food. And the reason that we humans are embedded with a soul is so that that soul can hold court over the conscience of the human, surround the heart, and help us to step back and realize that we are not here to conquer. We are not here to take over, to manipulate, to harm, and to suck the earth dry for our own means. We're the caretakers. Caretakers take care of their flocks. The shepherds of the earth, which includes everything from every blade of grass to every slithering thing, to every four-legged hoofed creature, to those that are in the skies and in the trees. We are responsible for all of that. And what we take to survive, we must replenish, but we must never take life for granted. We must never kill for the hell of it. And that's what happened in Canada. So go out there, think about why you're here. think about what it means to be a caretaker of yourself, of your home, your environment, your community, your family. And until next time, do good and be good.